exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other...
What's the matter with you anyway? What's happened?
Please just leave me alone.
Holly.
A touch of frost. From whence you came.
Nice and spicy.
Forth, my blade.
Those abyss mages just now.
No. We were just digging through these abandoned...
Oh, that's so. The traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits. You know, that's...
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating. They seemed to be searching the remains of ruin. However, they looked disappointed.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now?
I certainly don't mean to be merciful, but I have a feeling that their plan with this one cannot discover the truth, or rather, these abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they... All right, we shouldn't waste too much...
What's the matter with you anyway? What's happened?
Please just leave me alone.
Holly. I love
It was worth the trouble.
I'm going in! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
One with my blade. Forth, my blade.
much like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout. Forget it. Just the connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no... Rather, they are both branches that...
Branches?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khanria.
Huh? Khanria? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from... Oh. Speaking of... Oh! As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit. Huh? You have memories of being there. But that nation was...
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secret, but if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khanria you saw, what was it like?
So that's the complete story, huh?
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your...
Seems your brother woke up first.
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Khanria plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Tevat?
The destruction of Khanria? He said that?
That destruction you witnessed, that's... It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed...
Huh. So your brother must have understood this world better than you did, because he woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked...
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Tevat...
If that's the case, you must have been flipping through up before going to Mondstadt. You had just looked at some vague material. So the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khanria? So you could... Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7.
I probably know more about Khanria than both. Khanria was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans.
A nation?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all... 500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits. Let's keep moving.
I love you.
of Kanria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Kanria like to give... The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding.
After the destruction of Kanria, these masterless field tillers, they wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Once you understand more, those details won't, but no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose.
Let's light it up!
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade. Attack!
Fate is upon you!
A touch of frost.
This abyss may struck the town?
This talisman seems connected to the abyss. Perhaps it really does contain information about them.
But Simon can't read the writing on it.
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to
What? Is that what it's...
Loom of Fate. Initial, the abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The key word here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or
Loom of fate? What's that? Is it literally from the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting? So dang, what?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean? What do they want with Osile?
I know of your past heroics regarding Diwali, though you may not have been aware of it at the time.
Last time it was Fancy's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark...
No. From the contents of... They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to...
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cyber...
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Kanria. Though, of course, the accuracy of that... Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Kanria. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to... and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the statue of the Seven.
The eye of the very first field tiller.
It would seem so.
This whole thing keeps getting...
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hand, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Boy, the Abyss Order... Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we... Yeah! That tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway.
The cathedral.
Huh?
Nothing. Let's get moving. are the honorary Knight of Mondstadt. They were sure having me tag along would only make them suspicious. Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about when a non-believer steps onto holy ground. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. That's enough about that.
Okay.
I should warn you, the Church of Fava also.
Nothing? So do you... Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure.
But the tyrants...
This refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old monsters many, many years ago. There was a time when balls of fire would rain from...
Balls of fire raining from the sky?
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms. This strange phenomenon continued for about a... Right! Perhaps it was something else anyway.
It's okay.
There's that pointless word, thank you.
Oh, Rosaria!
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again. Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the storm terror.
Wasn't that the Abyss Order?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing... Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Aureus? Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. Master Jean said you...
But you're also a member of the court.
Right. We'll go get Master...
Oh. Okay, but please everyone, be careful. Lady Anna...
What's the matter with you anyway? What's happened?
Please just leave me alone.
Molly.
I see. This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue.
What is the...
No, that's not... Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolverine. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt... Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
From whence you came!
Take cover! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Off we go! Everybody stand back!
closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss orders.
Yeah, let's...
I'm not going.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're...
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't... Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable. There's nothing special about gods It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on... You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go to... Even if the god in question is your sworn enemy. Lest I repeat the failing, I will
I love you.
the destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods. Is the well. Enough chit-chat. We should get back to business.
What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. At the rite of Ascension and Leela.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Gene! Rosaria told us that you came here to...
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very... I just scouted out all of Wolvenda. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after the Abyss Order and Boreas.
They just like to cause trouble. The Abyss Order already went after Devouring. It's not too surprising that they would...
Regardless, whether the reason... Honorary Knight, this god's spirit... He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him. Okay,
What's the matter with you anyway? What's happened?
Please just leave me alone.
Swift and merciful.
Adventure time!
I love you.
Take cover! Off we go! Teamwork is dreamwork! Adventure time!
Surrender. But
no matter how many. Bow before the abyss.
my blade.
Yeah!
What's the matter with you anyway? What's happened?
Decided by destiny!
Submit for judgment.
Let's light it up!
Resistance is futile. The end.
One with my blade.
Now
I saw her but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and acting Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find... But back to the matter at hand.
What's the matter with you anyway? What's happened?
Please just leave me alone.
I see. Well then, we can more or less figure...
Huh? Really?
That information combined with a more For example, the old story you told... Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister.
Paimon gets it. So that after it was damaged in the fight with the wolf of the north, it must have wandered into the ruins of...
I love
back then.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area. What do you mean?
Oh, Paimon remembers too! This is it, right? Ooh, so what did you see?
What's
Please just leave me
This
alone.
requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it... Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine.
I love
As the prototype, its combat capability was
Prototype?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the... And if the limbs of Osiel, Overlord, and this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine Yes.
Then, what should we do with this?
No. I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall in. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius,
Oh!
but our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves.
Destroy it? That's a statue of this... well...
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time. overwhelmed by the power of the defiled.
You are just as vexatious as ever. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed. Perhaps from your eyes, and something far more dangerous than we are the same. We're both dangerous, but dangerous.
It is your words that forever rule. Time to silence!
Into the fire!
We go! Yeah!
Forth, my blade!
Yeah! Curses!
A touch of frost!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork! Ow! Adventure time!
Submit for judgment!
It's a roar!
But how? Swift and merciful!
Going in! Off we go!
One with my blade! From whence you came!
You're toast! Boba, get them!
A touch of frost! But how?
The end is nigh. The world will fall.
Forth, my blade!
The abyss shall wrap. Prince.
Hey! Could that be?
Lumine.
Wait! Your brother? And...
Lumine. Why are you with Dane?
Uh-huh? Your brother?
Ether. We meet again.
What's going on?
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Ether.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man Dainsleif was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent a curse of immortality was laid upon him. to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conrad? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order... and the whole thing about Dane...
Yes, of course. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end. Listen to me, Lumi. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see... So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Really? At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right? That's right. By the way, oh. First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother... It seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald... Also, your brother said that he wants to engulf the thrones and go to... Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really... And Dane is from Conria too! He witnessed its destruction 500 years... So that's why your brother said that Dane... But... If the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protect... Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, then our journey's not up... If your brother... Come on, traveler, let's go! both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. And we won't find out what this journey is or... don't mention it. Although, where should we go next? Oh, you mean the god that took your brother? You're right. After all, everything that followed... Yeah, well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far. The animal... Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko, let's see what she had...